तेज हवाओं में उड़ते हैं जो परिंदे, तेज काबिलियत पर विश्वास करते हैं, वो अक्सर जरूर मंजिल पर पहुंचते हैं। देर से बनो पर जरूर कुछ बनो, क्योंकि वक्त से लोग खैरियत नहीं हैसियत पूछते हैं। और मेहनत करो तो इतनी करो कि किस्मत पैजेंट्स connecting heart to heart with all of you. I think God has been really kind and gracious, as I have been the fortunate and the privileged one to groom and beautify the already so beautiful souls. My professional expertise, my mastery is in beautifying and grooming international and national beauty queens, actors and models in the glamour industry. All those aspirants who want to shine in the glamour industry, I beautify, prepare and launch them on one hand. On the other hand, and homemakers on the other hand. So it's highly spiritually fulfilling. I would like to share how the journey of life really took off with me. I'm born with a silver spoon to a family where I was blessed with anything and everything one asks for. You see, people ask for wealth, people ask for good looks, people ask for intellect, people ask for exposure. So with God's grace, I had it all. So my first TV program was barely at the tender age of 6 years. At that time, we used to have only one black and white Doordarshan TV, and I used to do TV children's program. Right from the age of 6, life has been extremely colorful. I was barely 9 years old and I attained Delhi championship in gymnastics. I'm a gold medalist at the state level. I was a topper throughout my school life and I already had. So my soul was seeking some challenges, and I was always asking myself as to what is it that one to do with your own self. And in my self-seeking, I had a very intense spiritual life. I went to all the spiritual masters, trying to actualize my own soul and realize that God consciousness in my self consciousness. And this journey was happening through, Brahma Kumaris, to Vipassana meditation, through art of living, and all these gurus were very close to my family. Sri Ravi Shankar used to stay in our family. Baba Ramdev ji had close affiliations with my family. Satyanarayan Goenka ji was heading Vipassana, was also very close to our family. So I was like really blessed because I was very close to a lot of spiritual masters. I also practiced Kundalini Yoga with Osho. I did EST, landmark forums. So my self-seeking always made me go beyond the normal, beyond the extraordinary, into the supernatural to find my real self. That was my inner calling. So all this was happening, and when I turned 16, 17, I started happening on all the magazine covers. I mean, you name it, and I have featured on the magazine covers. I've done Femina, I've done Femina Fashion Feature, Savvy, Women's Era, the best of magazines of those times, and it was quite effortless for me. So I was doing ramp shows with leading models, I was featuring on magazine covers, but at the same time I was a genius. So I topped Delhi University in Commerce Honours from Shri Ram College of Commerce, and I not only topped the Delhi University, I shattered all past university records and set up a new university record by scoring 90% in microeconomics. So the year I topped Delhi University, the same year I got the offer from Rajshri Productions for the lead role with Salman Khan for Maine Pyar Kiya, the blockbuster film. Not only that, I was offered Shah Rukh's first serial Fauji, which was also getting made the same year by a Delhi producer. I was introduced to Mahesh Bhatt. I was introduced to Karan Johar's father, Mr. Yash Johar, who used to sit at the Turf Club in Mumbai that time. So opportunities were pouring, but I was a very unique combination who would follow my inner voice. And with God's grace, it's a combination of brains with beauty. And I've always given more importance to the grace cells, that I'm going to, steer my life on the basis of my grace cells. On one hand, I had, Delhi University topping the records. I had Maine Pyar Kiya, and I was preparing for my MBA, Marketing with Finance. and I wanted to go to the best business school as I came from a business family. So I chose my MBA preparation over Maine Pyar Kiya. Now that's a very, very critical decision I took in my life. This would have changed the direction, the entire Kiya. It's a decision I somewhat regret sometimes because I know I'm very camera friendly and I'm quite natural with camera. I love being in front of the camera. My fans, my followers love to connect with me heart to heart through my pictures. So life has its own ups and downs and its own choices, and we have to make decisions. So that's how then I went for my MBA degree, marketing with finance, and after MBA was the corporate ladder, national trends. It was America. I was the branch manager for the whole of America for the top 3 export house of the country. Whilst I was doing this, I realized that I was great with fashion. My taste was unique, and it was not just unique. I could get exactly what my buyer is looking for. You see, if you're doing France, if you're doing French buyers, you've got NAF, you've got Esprit. If I can create exactly the design to tune into the consumer's requirement, and that's what really happened. So I realized that I was great with fashion. I was like really intuitive. That's when I said that, I must learn designing, and I am a trained fashion designer from NIFT Delhi. And after NIFT was my spiritual seeking, and then I went to, this is off the camera actually, I was in sannyas for several years. There was a time of my life where I realized that I have had enough, There is some thirst, there is some hunger that keeps you yearning. The yearning in me was so tremendously satisfied that I felt that now I have to take to God seeking completely. So I was in sannyas for several years, and there's a story around that which I want to keep it secret for a while because there's right time for everything. So then it was Feminine Research and Training Academy. I was the director of Research and Training Academy, where we were working on feminine behavioral thoughts and feminine instincts and how to empower a woman. So when you come to my office, there's a very large saying which says Shakti Swarupini and Prakriti Swarupini. Nileshwari is another name of Kali Mata, and Ma Kali Ma is my want to achieve. So that's how the life has been. And then in 2012, I joined my family business. You see, body care, VLCC. So she began from scratch, and now she took the company to 350 crores with 45 branches all over the country. So it's seen its pinnacle, and a time came that she said she's had enough of it. So I was heading body care for several years. So at body care, we used to have a lot of ladies who would come to beautify themselves because we would specialize in skin, in hair, in cosmetology, in slimming. So a lot of ladies used to visit to beautify themselves, and the moment she would want a counseling for a package, and she would start crying. So my staff used to make fun of me. Ma'am, आप करते क्या हो? आपके चेंबर में जो जाती है lady वो रोती हुई आती है. What do you do? I said, if I have to beautify on her skin, I have to beautify her heart. She is carrying so many wounds. She has an identity crisis. That is where first I have to heal her from inside, because once she has found families. So I realized that for beautifying a lady, just working on skin and hair and makeup and body is not enough. There is more to her. So I was always working on holistic personality grooming. I was processing it all this while. So 2015, I came to Delhi after 18 years. I had celebrity status in Bangalore. Times of India used to cover 3 pages on me. Financial Times used to give me a front page cover. So I had seen the best of media. But when I came to Delhi after 18 years, though I originally belonged to Delhi, but I was traveling all this while, I realized that, suddenly they saw my pictures and says, "Man, you are so damn glamorous. Why don't you contest for the beauty pageant?" I said, "You must be kidding. You see, I'm not a nobody that I contest for a beauty pageant, and if I don't make it, it's not gonna be very nice." And I knew I was not in the right form. I was a workaholic and not taking care of myself. the figure was out of order, the skin was not too good. You know how workaholics are, who work 18 hours a day. They stop bothering about their own selves because they're too busy beautifying others. For the finale beauty pageant, and I'm a very self-challenging person. When it seems to be impossible, my mind challenges me. अब तुम कर सकती हो तो करके दिखाओ. When you know all the odds are against you, अगर तुम में ताकत है तो अब करके दिखाओ. So I said I'm gonna do it, and it was a very high risk decision because all the odds were against me, and I was already a celebrity. So if I lose, it will be a loss of face. It's not that I'm a nobody, a young girl who contests for a beauty pageant and she loses and she sits quietly. If I lose, the media is going to talk about it. And I had a lot of following, so it would not have been a very nice experience. But I said, now ab tum kar sakti ho to karke dikhao. And there were just 2 days left, and my best of spirituality, you've seen the best of corporate life, you've seen the best of wealth. What is it you want to achieve from this beauty pageant? I said, look, life is about fulfilling dreams, and I don't want to die incomplete. I have crowned so many beautiful queens, and every time I crown a queen, my conscience asks me, if you are a queen, where is your crown? Because instinctively I know that I'm a queen. I knew that I have all the characteristics and the features and the royalty traits of being a queen. So my conscience asks me, if you're a queen, where is a crown? So ladies and gentlemen, I'm already a queen. I seem to have misplaced my crown, have the guts to stand for her dreams, and we love her confidence level. So I became the national queen as Mrs. India Exquisite Queen for a Cause 2015, and then came the counterpart to that, is the International Exquisite Pageant in the US, Washington, where we had to compete with 40 countries. I had about a month and a half to get myself in order before the grand finale. And since I was a wellness expert, I was a slimming expert, I was a skin expert, I just got myself order in 1 month. I became half the size, my figure looked perfectly as beautiful as an international queen, my skin, everything bespoke the features and the qualities of a queen. And America was a cakewalk, and I became Mrs. Exquisite International Queen, FRU 2015. And you know, when I was preparing myself for the US pageant, I believe in, you know, equipping myself, training myself, and I said, let me go to a beauty pageant institute so that I get the hang of the subject professionally. And much to my surprise, when I started searching for beauty pageants institutes in 2015, the national capital did not have a single formal pageant grooming institute. In fact, the entire country, India, does not have a professional institute, as in a commercial property which is exclusively designed for pageant grooming. People who've been doing it for so many years are operating from their houses, but no professional grooming institute. That's when I made my mind that I'm going to launch a pageant grooming institute, and I'm going to formalize the training and education of personality grooming and pageant grooming. And that's how I started getting the game plan ready for Worldwide Institute of Grooming and Pageants. So now Beauty Hair Makeup Studio, it has an in-house slimming clinic, it has a cosmetology clinic where we've got doctors on our panel. We have a classroom setup which is delineated, where exclusively designed for classroom setup with an LED, home theater, projector and the works. And we have got a big ramp where we teach you ramp walk or pageant walk in front of the mirror. So you start getting yourself straight. The subject which is so close to my heart and has been propounded by me is called holistic generic personality grooming. This is largely about enhancing your personality holistically. If I ask you a fundamental question, what makes you happy and successful? A lot of them would have very different answers, but the essence of that would boil down to your personality. A pleasing, amicable personality makes you successful. So what is personality really about? Is it just about wearing good lipstick, which means that you are an amalgamation of your outer world and your inner world, your macrocosm and your microcosm. So you have to be a master of both the worlds, where you have to look beautiful. So we work on the external appearance in terms of wardrobe management, in terms of image makeover, self makeup, self hairstyling. We work on sublime aspects like soft skills, communication abilities, camera posture, camera positioning. We talk about social etiquettes, we talk about table etiquettes. We talk about walk. You know, your character can be judged by the way you walk. So we teach you ramp walk, we teach you pattern walk, we teach you how to carry your personality powerfully through your walk. And this is on the external front, and then we go into the inner beautification. You know, you're the best judge to know whether you're beautiful from inside, and your connect with the outer world for your inner world is through your eyes. आपकी आंखें कभी झूठ नहीं बोलती, your eyes are the window to your soul. So you are your best meter to know whether you're beautiful from inside. So qualities like love, compassion, because if you really want to get in life, you have to learn to give, and when you give, that's when you truly get. So with all these finer points, which are also the lifestyle hacks and the tricks and the tips to have a healthy lifestyle, I would like to share some of these awards that I've been honored with. I've been honored with Make in India award based on PMO policies. I've been honored with fantastic Bollywood awards like Passion Vista Style and Glamour Award for excellence in pageantry, wellness and grooming. I have produced films, I have acted in films, I'm also a model. I am a life coach, an internationally certified life coach, and I'm a makeup expert. So there's several feathers in the cap and the life goes on. I want to conclude today's talk with the aim and the vision and the ultimate purpose that I carry. You see, my soul has a vision. रूहानियत जो मेरी जुनूनियत है, मैं चाहती हूँ कि हर इंसान अपनी रूहानियत को अवेकन कर सके. अगर आपको रियली में अपने को ब्यूटीफाई करना है, तो अपनी रूहानियत की नूर को हमें जागृत करना है. जागृत क्या, नूर तो चमक ही रहा है, हमें उसको सिर्फ बाहर तक एक्नॉलेज करके लेके आना है. So I would like to conclude today's talk by thanking the people who have caused this wonderful opportunity to happen. My heart is one of my finest projects because this is about Kali Mata, who's my Ishq baby, and I enjoyed working on this film with him. My special thanks belongs to Shiva Dadu for having created this wonderful opportunity that I could voice myself and reach heart to heart to all of you. My life has been full of so many gifts, and no experience is incomplete unless you thank the God, divine grace, and your parents. I think I'm really privileged to have earned the kind of parents I have, who have made my life so much easier that I can do what I wish to do on my own terms. So Shakti Swarupini, Prakriti Swarupini is the ultimate purpose, and this is not about women empowerment, this is about women awakening. जो शक्ति, जो नारी, जो शक्ति स्वरूपिणी है, जो लाइफ को सृजन देती है, उसको शक्ति एम्पावरमेंट की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो स्वयं ही शक्ति है. हमें सिर्फ शक्ति को ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म देना है कि वो शक्ति अपने स्वयं को जागृत कर सके. एंड दैट्स द अल्टीमेट पर्पस ऑफ माय लाइफ. So with all these beautiful views that I have gotten opportunity to share with all of you, I would like to conclude today's talk with very hearty thanksgivings. I always say, झुकती है दुनिया, झुकाने वाला चाहिए, और उसको मैंने मॉडिफाई किया है, उड़ती है दुनिया, उड़ाने वाला चाहिए, पर स्वयं के अधिकारी बनिए. When you are in self mastery, the world will come to your feet, and the world comes to your feet, take them to your heart. Hearts of the people, you rule the universe. So if you really want to become a Miss Mr. World or Miss Mr. Universe, you have to first learn to win the hearts of the people. Thank you so much.